This is Gulab Jamoon in Trinidad. And this is Gulab Jamoon in India. Why this is so? I do not know. Gulab Jamoon is an Indian delicacy served at Hindu religious ceremonies, Diwali, weddings, also known as Fat Kurma. It is a sweet fried dough similar to Jamaican festival coated with sugar. It's flavored with cardamom, ginger, and it's truly irresistible. Today we're making a very simple version. In a large bowl, add 3 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 4 ounces of the best quality butter you can find. You may certainly cut the butter up into smaller cubes to make rubbing it into the flour much easier. Rub the butter into the flour until there are no more lumps and it becomes one. Continue to rub it between your fingers until there are no more lumps. Add 6 tablespoons of milk powder and half teaspoon of ground elychee, also known as cardamom. Mix it well to combine. Gradually add water and knead to form a firm, soft dough. At this point, we're trying to bring the dough together. To accomplish that, we're squeezing it with our fingers. A little softer than sada roti.
Yep.
At this point, we're always tempted to add more liquid because we think that the flour is too dry. But once you use the squeezing method, it brings the moisture into the dough and you realize that you really don't need any additional liquid after all. If after squeezing the dough together it is still dry, then that's a good indication that it needs more liquid. That's good. You don't have to knead it a lot.
No.
Notice here, friends, that she's not folding it over. She's folding the dough and bringing it to the center. Just like you're making dumplings?
But when this going to the hot oil, it will open out.
Okay. To form the dough for frying, you're going to break off a little piece, roll it into a ball. Then you're going to roll it into a little log and flatten it with the base of your palm, shaping by narrowing the ends.
Roll.
Show me what you're doing. Good.
Very good.
Add 2 cups of oil to a medium-sized pot, and when the oil becomes hot, drop about 6 into the pot and fry until it's beautiful golden brown. Stir it around occasionally to help it achieve an even golden color. The first set will always be lighter than the rest, but you don't want it too light because color equals flavor. Repeat until all the dough is fried. While gulab jamuns are frying, you can start making the phaag, which is essentially a syrup to coat the fried dough with. Add water and sugar to the pot and bring it to a boil. It's best to do this halfway through the frying process. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes for the sugar syrup to come to the right consistency, so you could continue frying the gulab jamun in the meantime.
Just checking this in the cook on the inside.
You know the phaag is ready when there is a ring of sugar crystals around the inside of the pot. The syrup has darkened slightly from the original color, and it is the consistency of syrup. This needs to boil just a little longer. So a non-stick pan would be best for this? Notice how it's now sticking to the spoon. Now you know it's just right and ready. Now pour the sugar syrup carefully over what I like to call the Fat Kurma and stir it carefully so as not to burn yourself, yet swiftly so that it doesn't start sticking together, creating lumps of sugar. The goal is to coat it evenly for the best, most delicious results. You have to be careful not to break it up.
Not matter the breaking, but you burning yourself.
Continue stirring until the sugar syrup dries and coats it evenly. To finish it off, my mother-in-law sprinkles about a tablespoon of the powdered milk to elevate it to another scrumptious level.